Hey, hey, hey. Working in the shop, as usual. If I'm not in the field working bees, I'm usually in the shop. Unless Miss Daisy has a project for me. Yeah, gotta keep her happy, you know. They're out here sun drying. Sun's behind the clouds. We have rain coming this afternoon, I guess. Slight chance, but anyway, yeah, I did the taller dip on them, and I thought what I would do is show you, because you didn't get to see yesterday my my screw pattern, the screw pattern on these puppies. You see here, I've got this cross one here. I put a drywall here and here, pre-drill with 1/4 inch. I keep my pre-driller over here and my other drill over here on my right, so I can swap back and forth. I put 1¼ inch drywalls in there. Sometimes this will slip back. If it does, throw a clamp in here. Squeeze it up tight while the glue is still wet, and then pre-drill and put those two in. Here, you can see what I did. I put one here and one here. That locks up this board and this board. Boom, boom. There's 15 screws in this thing, okay? So you can see I did the same thing down here. I'm locking up this corner by putting that one in. Same here, and then one in the center. And I put three on each side. That's all you need. That is a strong, strong bottom. It works great. I've been using this style for quite a while. But I didn't get to show you yesterday the screw pattern. So now you've seen that. Now this is going to be 24 hours from the dipping like I did today. Slop on the paint. I got some chocolate paint going on that puppy. All right, what am I doing here today? I've had very good luck, guys, with installing queens with an introduction cage. Yeah, and here's the wire here. I've been cutting it out. This particular one, you don't have to be exact on this. It's just what I'm doing. This thing is 6.5 long and 5 inches wide, okay? That gives her plenty of room. The 3/4 hangover. 3/4 hangover here, basically. I put it together with a you can get these at Man Lake. These are for putting together your cardboard nukes. This is a P69 stapler. I've got plenty of, I don't know, you got to buy these at 5,000 at a time. And anyway, yeah, you put your cardboard nukes together with this thing. So here's what I do. Hopefully I'll get these virgins hatched. Don't count your chickens until they hatch. But anyway, hopefully we'll have some. What I do is set a piece of 3/4 plywood here, and I come up here and I just kind of line it up with the bottom and do this here number. Flip it over, bring it up here like so. Push that down. Now take your tin snips, eyeball 3/4 snip, 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 snip. That's it. Now just bring this over. Bend it over, and then fold that over like that. Pinch your corner, make a nice 90-degree on it, like so. It's held there nice, just like that. Grab your stapler, come in here, put one. Nothing to it, guys, nothing to it. It's all the KISS system. You know how Steve-O rolls. Steve-O rolls with the KISS system. That is beautiful right there, guys. Okay. Burn me out about 1,000 of these, will you guys? Yeah, that's it. Now what I'm going to do here with my Virgies, when they hatch out, as soon as they hatch out, I'll give them a little bit of feed. If I can't get them into the hive that day, say I got bad weather, I'm going to paint a little bit of honey on the screen on their cage while they're in the incubator. Keep them in the incubator, keep them warm. Then I will get out as soon as possible. I don't want them in those cages long at all. You want to get them in the hive. So I'll go out. I'm going to take one at a time out. I'm going to put her in my queen catcher, release her into a queen catcher. I'm going to mark her. I'm going to mark her with 21 color, which is white. Right? Then I'm going to let her dry in that cage. Then I'm going to go out and I'm going to see how many I've got. And I'm going to set these all up in probably 2 framers. I will pull 1 frame of bees, brood, and honey. Maybe a little pollen in there. That'll be easy to get. I'm going to put a paper towel. I've got screens on all my 2 framers, so we don't have a suffocation issue. I will take and plug that with paper towel. These are going to be plugged for 3 days because I'm going to do it all in my backyard here. I don't want any bees going back to the original colony. While she's in my one-handed queen catcher device, I will mark her. Then I'm going to bring that frame in. I'm going to put the bees all in that box. All in that box. I'm bringing in that frame. I'm going to locate a nice spot on that frame. Say I've got a little honey here. I've got some capped brood, maybe a little pollen over here. You can position this thing on that frame and just kind of pin it just a little bit. Push it down just a little bit. You got your queen in your one-handed queen catcher, right? You lift this up, you open the door and let her crawl in there. You push her down, you embed her right in there, okay? Now she's got some brood in there, it's probably gonna hatch. You go out then and slide it down in. You say bye-bye for 3 days. You come back, you look in there, how the bee's doing, how's she doing, right? While I do this, I may smear a little honey on the screen too, before I put her back in that hive. Them bees will come right in and start working on that honey and stuff. They'll be able to feed her through this because I'm going to push this thing in about to here, into that wax. She'll be able to come right up and get fed by these bees and these things. So they get acquainted. I think this is an ideal way, guys, to install your queens. I had those 4 virgins I just put in, right? I went in there a while ago. 2 made it. 2 did not. The eggs that were on those frames that I installed in there, they let those queens out in less than I noticed that candy was a little soft in those cages, and I just whatever, we'll try it. But I only put in 1 with this. I've used these in the past, and I've had great success. And the queen that I put in out there, she was fine and dandy in there. The other one I put in, she made it. The other 2, they dug her out of there and killed her, and then they made queen cells. There's only 1 queen cell in each one of those. just for fun, I'm going to let them go. There's not a lot of resources in there, but the peanuts don't look that bad. The cells they made didn't look that bad. There was 1 cell in each box. I'm going to let it go and see how it goes. But anyway, come back in 3 days, get in there, open this puppy up, let your girl crawl out, and get introduced to the troops. She'll already have some bees that have emerged coming out of that sealed brood in there. So anyway, I'm making up a bunch of these, and this is going to be, I think, my go-to method. It's so easy to do. You get to kind of get a control of the situation anyway, because you can see here, you can mark her, you can release her into your introduction cage, and then you can see her when you come back to pull the screen off and watch her crawl in with the rest of the bees. Keep an eye on the bees for a minute maybe, see how they're reacting. If everybody's cool, Put that frame back in there and walk away. Come back in a week or two. I'd say 3 weeks. Come back in 3 weeks, go in there and see if she's come back from her mating flight. You should be able to pick her up right away because she's going to be marked, okay? All right, guys, that's a quickie on introduction cages. Be happy, be strong, but we got to keep getting her on. You know that. See ya.